Hi, this is another episode of All About Being Single. I'm your host, Violeta. This is actually kind of like a non-episode, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I've been super overwhelmed with the trying to finish the home remodel that I have. I bought a home 5 years ago now, 5.5 years ago now, and I basically ripped out a bunch of stuff because I knew I would be remodeling everything. And this remodel has taken like 4 years longer than I thought it would, and a lot more money than I thought it would, and just so many other things. And I am just recently, I don't even know how to explain this. It's just been so much. But what I recently had happen was I had somebody coming by and helping me take out the underlayment, the Hardy Becker board that's stuck in my small tiny bathroom, that's stuck to the thin set that's underneath it, that's stuck to the plywood, and I'm trying not to rip out the plywood. And over the whole weekend, we try to get out as much of it as we possibly could, and it took 9 hours, and maybe about half of that has been. And because that bathroom is so tiny, I had the door open, and that dust, the silica dust, so the toxic dust, went all over my house. And so I've been trying to clean it before work, after work, for like a full week straight, and there's still dust. I mean, I think it'll probably take years before I fully see all of the dust everywhere because it's in like every nook and every cranny of this house. It's ridiculous. So I've just been so overwhelmed, and I have not had the time to record an episode, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. And I did just want to let you know that honestly, I think us singles were like almost superhuman. Like, I cannot believe the things I've been able to accomplish while being single. Like, literally learn how to DIY a bunch of house remodel stuff. And the fact that all throughout that I've had a full-time job that I'm really good at, and the fact that I have also continued to try to have as much of a social life as I can, and just living life in general, and trying to date sometimes, and doing the podcast, just all of these things. And so I wanted to just say this in this episode. I think that I'm sure you've also done a lot of stuff while being single that a lot of people don't even do when they're coupled up and have that support, whether it be financial or emotional. So whether it be you living single, solo, and, being able to afford your rent or your mortgage by yourself, I think that's a lot. I think it's a lot to even just do that. If you've been DIYing stuff or remodeling your house, that's also a lot while you're single. And just managing all of that, and then doing a lot of it yourself because you don't have the financial ability to just constantly hire people. And of course, I've hired people to do stuff like, the person that I had me help out, getting the floor out, for example. But like a lot of the stuff I've also done myself, like put in the floors, take out some of the flooring. I've painted a bunch of stuff. I've put up drywall. I've done a lot. Anyhow, now I'm just digressing. But if you've been single and you've been a caretaker to somebody while you don't have any support for that, or while you've been single and you have a child or children that you take care of by yourself and constantly have to manage all of that, or whether you've been single and started a business and you're running your business while single, again, without all that extra financial support or any of that. Whatever it is that you're doing while you're single, and on top of that, doing the other thing or things by yourself without that financial support, without emotional support, I think you're superhuman. I know it's not even that I know it's a lot of work, and I know the risks of all of that, and I know just how much time and energy you have to expend in order to keep a social life while you're single, but also maintain even just a home I know it's hard and I see you and I understand you. And I just wanted to record the episode and just say that I think you're wonderful. And I think, again, you're like superhuman in so many ways because of that. And I know it's so difficult in the moment trying to do these things. But I also know that at the end of the day, once it's all done and over with, you can say, hey, I did this. And I kept going, even though it was so fucking hard to keep going. Because I know that's exactly how I feel right now. It's so fucking hard to keep going. I will never again buy a house that needs this much work done. And I will never again myself do a full house remodel because now I know how long it takes. Now I know how much more expensive everything is. I also know that every time you think something's going to take like a month, it always takes like at least 4 times as long. A, because you're doing a lot of things yourself and you have to cut costs wherever you can. But B, I think in construction that stuff just elongates. Stuff just takes longer than you think it's going to take. But yeah, I just wanted to, I know this wasn't really our normal type of episode, but I just wanted to still record one because I really appreciate you listening and I'm hoping that I'm helping you in any kind of way. And so I just wanted to pop in here and record this, even though it's recorded on my phone. I didn't want to let you down. And again, you are superhuman. You are a super single, and just keep going because, whatever you find on the other side is, I hope, going to be worth it. And as always, I'm going to leave you with this. Even if we're late, we're right on time. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll talk to you next Tuesday.